Good morning, students, teachers, and all staff at Furry Elementary. Can I please have your attention for the announcements? Well, the best version of you is a problem solver. The best version of you takes on any or event you face with that problem-solving mindset. And problem solving is what leads to above-the-line outcomes. A problem-solving mindset is the first step to an above-the-line response. A problem-solving mindset is the opposite of the below-the-line choices of BCD, blaming, complaining, or defending. Now, to help us understand what each of these below the responses sound like or look like, I actually dug up a video I made years ago to help explain them. And let's make sure that none of these are what we are going to choose as a response, but we do have to understand what they sound like and look like, because if we find ourselves wanting to BCD, then it's going to be time for us to adjust and adapt. So let's just take a look and a listen to a little bit more about what it means to blame, complain, and defend.
You can understand what it means to blame, complain, and defend. So we're going to start with the B, which is to blame. And blaming another person or something else for not getting the outcome you want, okay? And sometimes this will happen. Let me give you an example. Maybe people are playing a basketball game and they start saying, well, we didn't win the game because the referees were cheating for the other team. Well, I'm going to guess before the game started, they had an outcome of trying to win the game. If they start blaming the referees, is that going to help them win the basketball game? Is that going to help them make more baskets, score more points, or stop the other team by blaming the referees? No, it's not going to do anything to get them closer to that outcome of trying to win the game. So what do they need to do? Press pause, stop blaming, and then focus on what can we do? How can we respond to score more points than the other team? Let's move on to C. Well, C stands for complain. And complaining, and was you mope or whine about not getting the outcome you want. It's not fair, okay? So an example, I never win at this game. It's not fair. I don't think it's fun. I don't like this game anyways. Well, if you started playing a game, let's say you're playing the board game Trouble, and you have the outcome of wanting to win. Well, if I want to win, that's my outcome, and my response is, well, I never win at this game. It's not fair. Does that get me any closer to winning? Well, I don't think it's fun. Does that get me any closer to winning? I don't like this game anyways. Does that get me closer to winning? No, that complaining as a response is not doing anything to help get me closer to my outcome. So I need to change that response, adjust and adapt. D is for defend. Defending is when you explain why your response was the best response, even when you don't get the outcome you want. So an example could be, I know we didn't win the game, but there's nothing I could have done different or done better. So you could be someone that says, I did everything I could, but we didn't win. Well, if your outcome was to win the game, maybe there is something you could have done better because you did not get that outcome. So instead of defending and saying, I did all that I could as your response, adjust, adapt. Maybe I need to practice more. Maybe I need to work harder during the game. Maybe there's some things I need to improve at. So there could be a lot of different responses other than defending that will help you get to the outcome that you.
You see, those are just some other examples of how BCD doesn't do anything to help. And in fact, what it does is actually create more problems. And we're going to learn that when we want to BCD, it's time for us to adjust and adapt. BCD doesn't solve problems. It actually creates more problems. And we'll learn the pirate way to solve problems and use it to lead us being the best versions of ourselves. And now will everyone please stand, face the flag, put your right hand over your heart, and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Pirate Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At Furry Elementary School, we work to build trust so we can count on each other. We own our responses and take responsibility for our actions. We work to connect as pirates and support one another. We learn the pirate way so we can be the best versions of ourselves. All right. Thank you, everyone. Today is Thursday, November 6th, 2025. And for lunch today will be a walking taco, green beans, or applesauce, and applesauce. And I should say the alternate sandwich is either a turkey and cheese or a peanut butter and jelly. We have one birthday to celebrate at Furry today. Happy birthday to Alexandra Gill, who gets to celebrate her birthday along with the Furry team. We wish you a very happy birthday today, Alex, and hope you enjoy getting a year older on this Thursday. And some academic congratulations to recognize this morning. We want to first say congratulations to the following kindergarten students for meeting their middle of the year first sound fluency goals. So congratulations to Liliana Ramos, Damon Schoolcraft, Mia Mao, Dominic Shear in Mrs. Boos's class, Derek Frederick, MJ Cook, Evelyn Slaughter, who are in Mrs. Obergefell's class, and Journey Shepard, August Tinoco, Elizabeth Peugeot, Peyton Polano, and they're in Mrs. Cassidy's class. We want to say congratulations to the following first grade students for passing their phoneme segmentation fluency. Milo Kirkwood in Mrs. Stacy's and Miss Memphis Wagner in Mrs. Staley's class. And then we want to say congratulations to the following first grade students for meeting their nonsense word fluency whole words read benchmark. So congratulations to Kyla Clemens, Declan McGlashan, Violet Townsend, Sienna Bruner, and they're in Miss Greenbaum's class, Isaiah Trimble, Atticus Baker, Ava Worley, Asher Pazika, and Mia Spencer in Mrs. Toff Miller's class, Stella Yates, and she's in Miss Halleck's class, Jolie McKillips, Isabella Taylor, Raylan Hermis, and Mrs. Staley's class, and finally, Abram Schwer, Braxley Brown, and Kate Rolston in Mrs. Stacy's class. Well done to all of those students whose hard work has paid off and earned them an academic congratulations. And now we'll take that moment to just press pause and get our minds right before we start this day here at school. And remember, that's something we're going to have to do. If we catch ourselves doing that BCD, that blaming, complaining, or defending, it will be time to press pause, and we'll learn how we can then adjust and adapt and find a better response. We'll go ahead and first start by breathing in for 4 and hold for 4 seconds. Breathe out for 4 seconds. All right, well done, boys and girls. I do not have any other announcements for you this morning. Let's just keep doing the work to build trust, to own, and to connect. And let's make it a great day, Furry.